What is truth? A question asked 2 millennia ago by the Judean governor Pontius Pilate. Even now for many, the answers are still being sought. We frequently struggle to differentiate between truth and lies. Modern-day news may appear to be true, but often they are not. The internet has completely transformed the way in publishing and broadcasting news. Although the codes of journalistic practice are already in place, we hardly heard of its enforcement. And why not? The more clicks a story gets, the more money online publishers make through advertising revenue. Especially so for stories that go viral, making fake news a profitable business. Fake news are news stories maliciously created of subjects such as health, politics, environment and economics to intentionally deceive or mislead readers. Gone are the days when the medias are accepted passively. Instead they are believed as truths, commented on, liked or disliked, shared and criticized by the masses globally. Influential tech giants like Facebook or Google utilize artificial intelligent algorithms designed to profile us based on our likes, views and beliefs when we surf or do online searches. This is known as the filter bubble. Steps are being taken by these giants to address the fake news problem in incorporating new measures and introducing reporting and flagging tools. The types of fake news are as follows. 1. Parody. This is a less harmful form of fake news, more of satire for the purpose of roasting and entertaining. Some examples are The Onion and The Daily Mash. The Onion is a satirical digital media company and newspaper organization that publishes articles on local, national and international news. The Daily Mash is a weekly topical quick-witted satirical news show. It gives a comedic insight into the crazy and shocking news stories that are making their way around the globe. 2. Careless journalism. This is when journalists fail to conduct adequate research in their publications. Misinformation are then created as a result, misleading their audiences. 3. Biased news. These are stories which are not completely true but distorted with sensational short condensed headlines of the full article. These often go viral when readers share without checking the actual whole article. And oftentimes people are drawn to news or stories that actually help to reinforce their own prejudice. 4. Clickbait. Websites utilize sensationalized headline clickbait to attract as many clicks as possible, thus increasing their ad revenue. Clickbait headlines often appeal to emotions and curiosity instead of presenting objective facts to their audience. 5. Propaganda. Stories that are created to deliberately push a biased point of view politically. Like it or not, this warfare has become a norm, not only within a country but even between countries. 6. Deepfakes. Deepfakes are fake but very convincing videos created using digital software and AI deep learning. And compared to the aforementioned fakes, it is by far the most difficult to identify and is becoming more common. These medias are computer-generated by combining images, face swapping, portraying events, statements or action that never actually occurred. It is now possible to even put authentic-sounding words into any tycoon's or politician's mouth. A good example is the video of the social media magnate boasting about his complete control of billions of personal data. This same technology are being utilized too for voice cloning to trick money from friends or relatives through the social media. Celebrities too are often the target. In September 2019, an artificial intelligence firm uncovered 15,000 deepfake videos online. 96% of the videos were pornographic and 99% were famous female artists' faces swapped onto porn stars. Deepfakes are becoming increasingly difficult to spot and verify online. This is due to easy access to vast amount of internet information, and the speed at which news and information disseminate online. Even so, a helpful tip is our critical thinking skill. This is crucial when it comes to verifying online content by us asking some standard questions. Who and why this media is shared? When was it created? What is its source location and origin? Who benefits from this video? As deepfake technology advances, it becomes increasingly harder to authenticate. To the extent that as soon as a weakness is discovered, the problem were quickly rectified. Weaknesses such as unblinking eyes, uneven skin tone, poor lip cinching, images flickering around the edges, poor hair rendering, to name a few. This is in relation to biometrics, a science which measures the human body characteristics. It has been mischievously used to fake events, fake evidence by deepfaking personal biometric data. On a wider global scale, deepfake is known to have been used to manipulate the stock market. Deepfake media's inducing false sentiments were deliberately viraled. Imagine the global implications from the crashing of any billion-dollar market capitalized stocks. Similarly, doctored medias have been created to subtly discredit political ruling heads of government or opposition. What then is the solution? It is indeed ironic that artificial intelligence itself is being used to spot deepfakes. A promising technology is the blockchain technology. It is a system of recording information in a way that makes it difficult or impossible to manipulate, hack, or fiddle. A blockchain is essentially a digital ledger of transactions that is duplicated and distributed across the entire cyberspace network. A blockchain online ledger system could hold a tamper-proof record of original videos, pictures and audios. Hence, any attempts in manipulation can be audited easily. However, not all are bad news. To name a few, the same technology can be used to restore dysfunctional voice box through voice cloning. Another is the resurrection of deceased personalities or loved ones looking and sounding authentic. Other welcome developments are Google and Facebook new measures to tackle fake news with the introduction of reporting and flagging tools and the effort of BBC to establishing fact-checking sites. Below are some helpful websites for fact-checking. 1. PolitiFact. PolitiFact core principles are independence, transparency, fairness, thorough reporting and clear writing. Their reason to publish is to give citizens the information they need to govern themselves in a democracy. 2. Snopes. Snopes.com specializes in fact-checking and original investigative reporting. It lights the way to evidence-based and contextualized analysis. Snopes document their sources. Readers are empowered to do independent research and make up their own minds. Snopes started in 1994, investigating urban legends, hoaxes, and folklore. As demand for reliable fact-checks grew, so did Snopes. Now it's the oldest and largest fact-checking site online. It is widely regarded by journalists, folklorists, and readers as an invaluable research companion. 3. Duke Reporters Lab. The Reporters Lab core projects focus on fact-checking, occasional research about trust in the news media and other topics. 4. SciCheck. SciCheck feature focuses exclusively on false and misleading scientific claims that are made to influence public policy. It was launched in January 2015 with a grant from the Stanton Foundation. The foundation was founded by the late Frank Stanton, president of CBS for 25 years, from 1946 to 1971. 5. Hoax-Slayer. Hoaxes spread misinformation, waste bandwidth, and lessen the effectiveness of the Internet as a communication tool. Hoaxes circulate via email, social media, blogs, online forums, and fake news websites. Hoax-Slayer helps stop the continued circulation of these hoaxes by publishing information about them. Hoax-Slayer allows Internet users to check the veracity of a large number of hoaxes. Information about new hoaxes is added regularly. Like it or not, our lives are inevitably impacted by the information age. Each of us should play our part and conduct the necessary checks prior to clicking the share button. And if unable to do so, the least we can do is to avoid sharing. We should not be a party to the problem. It is never acceptable being deceived, being told lies or incomplete truths, period.